Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys multiple ways you can use the very new Sulfur Cube. So, for those who don't know, the Sulfur Cube came alongside Drop 2, the second update of the year from Minecraft, which is Sulfur Caves, a new cave biome containing sulfur and cinnabar. They also come with a new mob called the Sulfur Cube. They kind of had the same shape as slime, like slime cubes, I guess, and magma cubes, but different color and way different properties. So, one of the properties is that it's a baby spawning. I didn't know those babies. Never mind. Anyways, here's a real one. So with one sulfur cube, they just move around randomly. However, if you feed it, example, TNT, which yes, you can feed them blocks, but not all kinds of blocks, but some blocks do work. It loses its mob, it loses its mob sense, and it just becomes a normal block. Except now that I put TNT inside the sulfur, it has 6 seconds to explode. So it takes 6 seconds to explode. So let's say I ignite it. It'll explode after 6 seconds instead of the normal amount of time. So as you can see, normal explosions, what's not, but takes way longer. You can also activate it with redstone, by the way. Just saying. You can push the TNT, you can push the sulfur TNT towards redstone block or redstone dust, and it ignites, which is actually pretty cool. Anywho, the first method that I'm going to show you, the first way to use sulfur cubes that I'm going to show you is, well, I'm not going to tell you, but let me show you. Alright, so first, let's probably grab this dirt. I would say it would be better to make some kind of pen or a hole or something. So here comes speed, what's it called? Montage, yes, montage. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Here comes a montage. Okay, that's better. So in this hole, I'm gonna spawn a bunch of sulfur cubes. Bro, why are there babies? The babies are kind of annoying. I wish they would just spawn when we click the button. This baby spawn egg button. Okay, this is starting to hurt my ears. I think that's enough. Now, you give all of them TNT. We should try. It's pretty hard, especially with my device, which is an iPad, because, well, instead of clicking with a mouse, I have to manually press the button on the iPad. Alright. Oh my god. You know what? Bro, why is there no space? Is it dead? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. Anywho, back to the video. So then then you spawn a happy ghast, alright, and give it a harness. I chose red because, well, TNT red, you know. And before it flies away, actually, a smart person like me would leash it so it won't run away. Okay, now I can slowly and peacefully leash all of them. Leash, not attached any to any. I'll just leash as many as I can before my game crashes. Hopefully that does not happen. Yeah, we do not want that to happen. I need this iPad. Not trying to be an iPad kid, but I need it. Okay. What's even more annoying? I can't even click. Where is the gas? I can't even click. I have to crouch and then hold to click attach. Let me just retrieve that. And now, oh wait, no, not this. Let me just ride. Wow, happy gas are slow. But anyways, let me just get some height. Don't worry, I'll speed this up. Oh look, another ghast. Anyways, I'd say we're done. Okay. So the last thing to do, just crouch so you don't like you don't start to like fall off the gas, because that would be bad. And grab some shears, okay, because you have to get ready. So I'm gonna use a flame bow. Okay, so just enchant your bow with flame, and then grab some arrows. And once I shoot one of the TNT, I'm gonna quickly shear the ghast so that the harness would come out. And also shear the lead off so the TNT will actually fall, because that's the whole point. Actually, I don't think you need to remove the harness. Yeah. Anyways, let's just give this a try. I'm not very quick with these things, so yeah. And did I miss? Oh my god, I swear to god, how the hell did I miss? Okay, I can't miss this. Bro, what do you mean? Mind my aim, okay? I mean, wait, don't mind my aim, yeah. Don't mind it. I swear the happy ghast is laughing at me. Yeah. So it's like a big TNT strike cannon. I did it a bit wrong there. Cause I forgot to get the lead off. But yeah, so let me just try this again. So just like that, you go anywhere you want, and then you might want to go up a bit. I want to go up a bit, go around, Let's go some random places. And then when that's done, just come on. Wait. It exploded. It exploded. It exploded. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Although the rest didn't explode. Okay, so basically that's how it works. I guess it only works with one. So, yeah. That's done. Oh. And let me just show you the rest. Wait, let me just... Alright. So this is the next thing you can build. Okay. So this isn't with the sulfur cube, but it still uses sulfur. That yellow block right there, that is potent sulfur. Alright. So what I did here is I grabbed some glass and I just made this small cross with a hole in the middle to put one block of lava, and then on top potent sulfur, and then on top you can put between 1 and 4 blocks of water. I mean, you can make it more, but 4 is the highest. If you put 5, it won't make a difference compared to 4. And the lava charges it to make a geyser, a sulfur geyser. Basically, the more water you put, the taller it gets. But from what I've heard, 4 is the max. So if you put 5, it'll just be as tall as 4. So it makes this infinite geyser, and not only that, it lifts up entities. Watch. I stopped flying. And I'm just floating in the geyser. Yep. But if you do that same thing over here with magma, potent sulfur, and water, it makes this water, which is when, if you go inside, you'll get nausea for like about 3 seconds. And the geysers also appear just as tall as the potent sulfur with lava, but it's not geysers that are always going. Like with lava, the geysers are always going, but with magma, they don't go all the time. They're just there for about, I'd say, 5 seconds, give or take, and they can appear every 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So it's quite randomized. And it's actually really cool. You can even put other entities like... let's see. I know. Let's put an armor stand to make it look like a person. Alright. Let me just... Whee! And now the armor stand is floating. Oh, and there's... Oh, now mine's gone. Yeah, so the armor stand is floating. Alright. On to the next thing. Now this is what I'd like to call a sulfur zipline. Or a sul line? Fur line? No, fur line sounds weird. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure other people can come up with way better names. So basically, what it does is nothing. Because this model sucks. I made a better one over here. So, I'll tell you how this one works because this is better. What I did is I used some blocks to make a structure like this. Alright. Should probably mine this. and get those out of the way. Yeah. So what I did was use some copper blocks. Well, you can use any blocks, but I use copper to make this structure. The platform doesn't matter except, well, the bottom doesn't matter except for this platform, where you should make it 5 times 10, but then leave a one block wide gap and make it 7 blocks long. This empty space is for the zipline carriage to move, because it's can't really move over there. Yeah. So what it does is that basically gets you from point A to point B. I wouldn't say fast, but it's also pretty fast. Yeah. So what you need is, let's see, you need a pig, sulfur cube, and you need a lead saddle, and oh right, you'll also need a boat with chest. It has to have a chest. Alright, I'll get cherry, because why not? Cherry's like my favorite wood. So cool. Even though it's pink, for some reason, it's still cool. I like the trees, they're nice. Anywho, what else do I need? Shoot, I forgot. Wait. Oh, right. How could I be so stupid? Packed ice. Because you can't put normal ice into the sulfur cube. You can put either packed ice or blue ice. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go with packed ice. Alright, and I would get a fence, because it's pretty useful and way easier. Right, so just put your fence on either this side or this side. Alright, it doesn't have to be on both sides, just either one side. I'm gonna do it on this side. Okay, then for the rest of the structure, make sure you build 3 blocks up, 3 blocks up, 1 block diagonally over here and here, and then 1 block on top over there. Then after that, you put 3 slabs over here, and 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, which is the amethyst blocks. It can all be even the same blocks if you want. Well, the slabs aren't the same as normal blocks, but you know what I mean. You don't make it the same color, same slab, same everything. Oh, and 1 more slab here. I just chose to make it like this because why not? More colorful and easier to explain. Alright, so after that, at the bottom, you should probably make this. You can make it longer if you want. It doesn't really matter. You just make it as long as you want, but not longer than the platform. Then below, you can put some slime for them to get off, like the passengers to get off. And then you just duplicate that over here, and oh, you get a sneak peek. So this is how the sulfur and the slime is supposed to be like. And there's a fox. How do I get rid of the fox? I don't really know how to. Can I just? Don't worry, the slime at the bottom. That's why the slime. That's why the slime, guys. Okay. Yeah, see? Slime. Come on. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No, I thought you were gonna land on the slime. Anyways, so you duplicate that over here and just connect. So you put a slab over here. slab over here, slab over here, ice from here all the way to the other end. The slabs also go all the way to the other end, and another block all the way to the other end. This is so that these gaps, and why I use slabs is so that there's space to do this. Basically, you use a cherry board with chest. Oh, and I'll show you why the fence is there later. And then you put a pig and try to get it on the goddamn boat. How do I get it on the boat? Alright. That's better. Then you saddle the pig and leash the boat. Not the pig, the boat. Alright? And then you attach it, not leash it, you attach it to a sulfur cube. Then the final thing to do is get a knockback to enchanting book, or you can use commands, but that's the boring way. And plus, using the book will be easier in survival. Although I would not know where to get the book from. Yeah, as I said, I'm not really good at Minecraft. Anyways, you get a netherite sword, and you combine the two with an anvil, which I do not have. Let me just grab this. And give this netherite sword knockback 2. Also, I need that packed ice back. Okay. And now... Oh wait, I need to fill the... Hey, wait a minute. When did I fill up the gap? Whatever. Now the last thing to do is ride the pig, and with your knockback 2 sword, hit the sulfur as many times as you can. And look at that! You're ziplining! Whee! Shit, so this is what this is for. It might decide to go back for some reason, so you can land on the slime. And if you manage to make the model better than me, and it doesn't move, you can also do this. When it comes back, quickly leash it to the fence. Also, since from down there you can't really reach the sulfur, the best thing to do is just... Yeah, I'd say that's the best thing to do. Yay! So far I've showed you the sulfur zipline / monorail. I don't know why some people are calling it monorail. And I also showed you the sulfur geysers and the TNT cannon. And let's see, what else can you do with them? Oh yes, one more thing. You can also do a similar setup. Not a setup. Get the items similar to what you got for the zipline / monorail. Okay, so you also get a saddle and a lead. And then get boat. A boat with chest. Then you get a pig. And you get sulfur. And you don't need ice this time. This time you need... Where's the wood? Wood. So I'm gonna do warped, because warped is my favorite word. Even though I said I liked cherry, well, there's no warped boat. So yeah, that's gonna be my second favorite. So, oh yes, you also need a spear. This time you don't really need any enchantments. Yeah. So. Okay, that's better. Do the same thing that you did with the zipline. And then get a sulfur cube. Give it the wood. And then leash. Okay, leash. Wait, no, attach, yeah. And now you ride the pig. Now you can ride. Wee. Okay, now it's quite hard to do it. I think it just ran away. Yeah. It's quite hard to do it on my iPad. It's quite hard for me to do it on iPad because, well, I'm on an iPad and it is quite hard. But I have seen a lot of other people doing it with ease. So basically, they hit it a lot and then they start to fly. They say it's better than the Elytra. And not gonna lie, I kind of like the Elytra like a lot. I do not think anything's better than it. Like, just look at this. Like, just look at this. Whee! But I'm guessing it might be faster with the sulfur boat contraption thingy. Yeah, it's probably faster with the sulfur boat. But anyways, I guess that's all I know about the sulfur. So do make sure to like and subscribe, and please do share this channel and these videos to your friends and family to help me grow my channel. Because growing my channel means that I will have more resources to make even better videos in the future. So just hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.